Okay, so we're here with the last of our exercises. It's called the Turkish get-up. This, for me, and for most, by far, is one of the hardest exercises. It is meant to be done, like I said with all of it, with heavy enough weight. I'm going to show you one with a 35. I'm going to show you one with a 40. I might even go with my 44. Just to show you how heavy it's supposed to be. And I'm going to go slow, and I want you to watch my movement with it. But basically, this is total body. This is core. And it's slow movement. It's not power movements. Turkish get-up is a slow movement, okay? We're going to actually start at the bottom, so it's considered a reverse Turkish get-up if you start laying down on the ground. But I want you to understand where to move your body from. So basically what we're going to do is you got to really focus on locking that shoulder, because the arm is going to be above the head the whole entire time. Either facing the ceiling, or I say knuckles to the ceiling at all times. So you're either going to be here or here if you're laying down. So you got to lock that shoulder blade in place. You got to keep those abs tight. Focus on breathing through your diaphragm. There's really no fast exhale unless maybe for like one or two of the movements there's a fast exhale, like right as you're releasing from being on the ground. So I'm going to get right into the movement, and I'm going to start laying down, okay? So side view. Now, you can start like this, get the kettlebell in your hand and lay down, pop it up, okay? So you help yourself up. Now, I got the kettlebell in my right hand, my right knee is going to be up. My left hand is out to the side. Now I'm going to use the elbow of this hand and the foot of this leg. And I'm going to pop myself up onto a diagonal. Okay? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to pick my focal point. Okay. Now I'm on the elbow. Now I'm going to pop up onto the hand. Now you don't want your hand behind you. You want it out to the side so that you can lift up your butt, squeeze that leg back there, come up into a position of a lunge, tuck that toe down, and stand up. Now I'm not looking at you because I'm focusing. Now I'm going to go right back into that reverse lunge, kneel down, put my hand down to the side again. There, sit down, and then slowly release down. Okay? I'm going to show you 40-pound kettlebell. I'm going to show you now this side so you can see what it looks like to come up in this direction. Okay. Knee, same hand. I'm going to drive through this leg and this elbow. This is how heavy it's supposed to be. Go slow. Do not look at anything else. Sometimes when I do this, if it's in the middle of my workout, I might take off my iPod. Hold on. My 44. Okay. It's nice and tight, baby. I'm done. So those are the basics. Not really the basics, but you've watched everything about how to move. With that one, I literally went up 5 pounds at a time, well 5, and then 4. So start with something lighter, like way lighter, like don't start with a 35. Start with like a 15 or a 20, or, I mean, I don't know who's watching this right now, but if you're strong, start with a 25, start with a 30. Understand the movement and where you're driving. So watch each one of my Turkish get-ups. Watch the way that I pushed. driving through the heel, going up on a diagonal, leading with the shoulder, locking the shoulder blade in place, abs and glutes tight, getting in that reverse lunge position, keeping the upper body up, driving through the legs to stand up. You don't have to start laying on the ground. If you want to, you could start standing up so you know where to position your arms. So just as a sheer example real quick. So let's just say if you do want to start standing up in a traditional Turkish get-up, you reverse lunge here, and then you look at where you're positioning your hand. If you need a gauge, put it down on the side, pop that leg through, and then when you're getting up, that's the biggest thing. That's what people sometimes have a tendency of not realizing what they did. When they get to this position, so they just went, I have a kettlebell in my hand, boom, elbow here, then they put their hand behind them. And then this is what kind of jacks you up. Because now you're tight. Oh my God, how the heck am I gonna... And then there goes the kettlebell, okay? So your hand has to be out to the side, on the side of your hip, so you can fully open up into that side position and squeeze that leg through, either to get you under or to get you back up. So practice this one, awesome. One of the only ones that you're going to do with no power, with just sheer focus, and abdominal bracing and breathing through your diaphragm and all that other stuff. So workouts coming next. All right, practice this stuff. Do not go nuts in the workout until you've mastered every one of these. All right.